It's Friday, October 27th, 2023, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Authorities in Maine are conducting a sprawling manhunt for the gunman who killed 18 people in separate shootings in Lewiston. Matt Delaney reports police are looking for suspect Robert Card. They said his vehicle was found abandoned Wednesday night 8 miles southeast of Lewiston. Police took Card, an Army reservist, to be evaluated at a medical facility earlier this summer after military officials noticed him behaving erratically during a training session in July. Israel has launched its heaviest raid yet into the northern Gaza Strip by sending tanks and other armored vehicles across the border ahead of what is expected to be a full-scale invasion. Mike Glenn reports the Israeli army said troops struck numerous terrorist cells, anti-tank missile launching positions, and other Hamas infrastructure in preparation for what it called the next stage of combat. A video released by the army showed a bulldozer pushing aside an obstacle while tanks fired at targets inside of Gaza. A spokesperson said troops also cleared landmines and destroyed sites that Hamas fighters could use to attack Israeli soldiers. A relative unknown among Democrats, new House Speaker Mike Johnson is set to face attacks from them on what they say are extremist positions. Kerry Pickett reports the attack showed Democrats' confidence that Johnson is a liability for swing district Republicans in 2024. Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee Chair Susan Del Bene said House Republicans' unanimous vote to make Johnson Speaker was a badge of shame that voters will remember. Speaking of 2024, President Biden's campaign pitch to voters is that he is a fierce protector of individual freedoms and that the 2024 election is a battle between authoritarianism and liberty. Jeff Murdoch reports the president's message that Republicans are targeting Americans' freedoms is the cornerstone of his re-election campaign. He's delivered 4 major speeches warning that extreme Republicans aligned with former President Trump would erode the nation's democratic institutions and values. Republicans say Biden's pitch is hypocritical. They argued that he won't protect Second Amendment freedoms and has attacked religious freedoms with his stance on abortion. And finally, the U.S. attorney assigned to look into Biden family business deals in Ukraine told House lawmakers that the Justice Department and FBI hindered his investigation. According to a transcript reviewed by our own Susan Ferriccio, U.S. Attorney Scott Brady said the FBI special agents he assigned to work on the investigation were frequently stalled or blocked from pursuing the case by top bureau officials. At one point, Brady says his team was blocked from advancing the investigation for approximately 5 months. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in your favorite podcast app. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.